B. Simone recently interviewed Jason Wilson, the martial artist who is known for his Cave of Adullam in Detroit. And he went on to her podcast and they talked about why aren't you married yet? And in that episode, he really spoke to B. Simone's heart about why she has her heart guarded. And in this video, we're going to look at what can we learn from as believers in guarding our hearts in ways in which we can do it biblically without seeming to look more like the world when we do it. All right, y'all, let's get into the video.
Okay, so I'm single.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at every camera. Anybody out there? No, but I'm single and I'm open, right? I'm not actively looking. I'm not like, I need a husband. I need a man. I do desire that, but I've worked so much on me for the past 3 years that I feel like it would be a want, not a need to fill a void, right? So I feel like I've been working on my healing. And if God has that for me, it'll happen at the right time.
So you don't think it's a want?
No, no, it's a want, but it's not like I need a boyfriend. I need a relationship.
You need a husband?
Ooh.
You don't think you need someone to be a covering?
Yes, if it aligns with the will of God for my purpose.
Of course that.
Yes.
That's a given.
Yes, but everybody isn't.
I'm not talking about everybody.
Okay.
So we gotta first we gotta
bring
be
it back.
authentic.
I like this. Okay.
So you gotta, you can't fake yourself.
Okay.
So if your heart is saying, I'm longing for this.
I want a husband, yes.
Yeah, you gotta let y'all know that. You gotta say, hey, because he knows.
Okay.
But you want to make sure that we're with yourself.
I do desire that.
Yeah,
I desire to be in a relationship. I desire to be a wife and have a family.
You
yes.
deserve.
I think what he's bringing out is very important.
Yeah, I've been there, and I think that even where she was going, sometimes we use that as like a safety net, because she was about to go into, well, everyone's not meant to be, and I like how he said, well, we're not talking about everyone.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this is a desire that you have.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think that it gets scary because we're like, man, I have the desire. I may haven't brought it before the Lord because I don't believe that he will fulfill it.
And I think that what he's trying to get her to see is something that even Jesus showed us how we should ask in the way that we ask that aligns with his will. So I think that there's nothing wrong with her admitting that she desires a husband, but do it in a way that doesn't go against one, his will, but then two, doesn't go against her, nature to want a covering. I think that's okay to desire something that's of God and of the Lord.
Yeah.
And doing it in a way that honors him. Like it's okay to say, nah, I want to have, for women, I want to have a covering, and for men, man, I would like to cover a woman, just as Christ covers us. Like it's okay to desire that and to have that desire, and to have it in a healthy way to where it's not an idol. A lot of times we put ourselves in this fear-mongered box as believers because we think that, oh, because if I have that desire, then all of a sudden I'm sinful and I'm bad and like everything is wrong and everything is evil and everything is messed up. But it's like, no, having that desire is natural. It's what you do with that desire afterwards. It's like, okay, I have this desire to be married, or I have this a desire to want to be married. But it's like, okay, great. What do you do with that now? Okay, well, I mean, I'm one, like we said earlier, I'm guarding my heart, but then two, I'm making sure that I trust in the Lord and trust in his timing, and making sure that he's the one that I'm partnering with in searching for a spouse. It's not like, oh, I desire to be married, but I don't want to seem like I'm making it an idol, so I'm gonna just press it down and I'm just put it in the back.
I'm gonna suppress my desire.
I'm gonna suppress my desires. Like, nah,
yeah,
that's not what he wants.
It.
Okay.
Yeah, and so now you may have walked by him a few times. But listen, it's him to pursue you. So let me make sure that's clear.
Okay.
But
so I shouldn't be sliding in DMs.
No.
Okay.
You wanna you hilarious.
I need to
But
go back and let me do it.
no, keep that. That is hilarious. But listen, that's a struggle. That's a real struggle.
Okay.
And so a lot of times, a lot of women who are lonely, they allow their emotions to take over.
Okay.
And they start following their emotions instead of walking by the Spirit.
Okay.
And self-control
So what does
is
that look
for
like?
for a woman or for both man and woman. The key thing when you're a single is self-control.
Okay.
Again, my focus has to be on him. He'll keep me in perfect peace as long as he is my focus.
Okay.
As soon as I take my eyes off him and start looking at the horizontal love, like you were sharing in one of your videos,
Yeah.
I get lost.
Okay.
Even in my own home, I love my family. I love my wife. But she'll tell you that my greatest desire is to be with him. So I their love for me, my love for them is unmatched to what he and I have.
Okay.
Woo.
That I think that's so important, and that's what can keep you grounded. That's what can keep you um focused when you're in your uh pursuit of marriage.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that, hey, I want to pursue a partner, but in pursuing that partner, I want them to know that, like, man, I love to be with them, but man, I would love to be with Jesus more.
Yeah.
But and not doing it in like a condescending kind of way.
Like he truly has to be our beloved.
Yeah.
Oh man, the song. My beloved is the most beautiful. Like we really gotta, like we can't just sing songs like that. Like he really has to be king of our heart.
Yeah.
Like he really has to be the apple of our eye. Like we can't love anything more than God.
Yeah.
Like even Jesus said, it's like if you love this, that, or the other more than me, you're not worthy of me.
Right.
And so the heart posture that he's taking is the posture that we're all supposed to have.
Right. I think that's important. We're gonna do a little bit more, and then we're gonna
Are we doing the part that made me cry? That was a part when he was speaking into her, and I was like,
Oh yeah. That what part was that? That was
I mean,
further
you
down.
could if you wanted to keep. I mean, that's whatever. We here now. We on borrowed time. We here now.
We on bar time for you? Let me actually make this. Let me go back.
Well, my
See.
computer died. It was fun while it lasted.
Oh, sorry, friend.
Devastating situation for me.
Sorry, computer. Come back soon. All right.
And so always keep that at the forefront like you're doing. But I want you to be honest with yourself
Mm-hmm.
and admit, like, hey, I do need that and I desire that and I deserve it.
Okay.
So that you don't miss it when he comes.
I think I agree with everything you're saying. I think what I was trying to articulate is like desiring it and needing it to fill a void because I'm not okay alone. Or you're saying that's okay.
What did the Most High say? It's not good for a man to be alone.
Okay.
See, again, you gotta, like, why am I guarded? So is this trauma resurfacing?
Okay.
Is it what I've been through?
Is it fear thinking?
Yeah. Is it what I've been through that's trying to shape me where I'm going?
Okay.
So, for me, I fight it every day. I've been through a lot, and even coming here, I was warring just to even get here.
I know, yeah.
And
I think what he's saying also is key and important too, with just knowing that the Lord says that it's not good for a man to be alone, even with us in community. And so desiring community with a spouse,
Yeah.
that's a good desire.
And even in Ecclesiastes, it says, two is better than one. Because if one lies down, how do they stay warm or something like that?
Yeah. I think that's real.
It's not a bad desire.
It's not.
It just we have to make sure that it stays a desire and doesn't become an idol.
And I was like, well, I can't do what she doing. Like, it was almost like I'm in the industry. It was like, I don't know if it's not jealousy is the word, but I felt like you said, God has been hiding me away, like putting me in solitude, really like pruning me.
What was she doing? It's okay. Please release it. Because you're holding too much.
Just out having fun with like an industry guy. They were like dating or something, but just look like just having fun, being out and just like with a guy though. She was with a guy, and they were in the tabloids. And the fact that you're saying this is just, it's so crazy how God works. Because I literally thought that. I was like, he's just protecting me.
That's it. He loves you. You're so valuable. He loves you so much that I fought to come here. I tell you no lie. I didn't come here for that book.
Oh, God.
Listen to me. He loves you. I sent you emails where I told my publisher, I said, I can't miss this interview because of her. The ministry that's there.
Thank you, Jesus.
I really like this interaction because it just shows how, man, brothers, we can really, if we tap into, and he talked about it, tap into that lamb side of us. You know, a lot of us want to go out there and be lions, but like how many of us want to go out and be lambs? How many of us want to go out
and lowly?
How many of us, how many of us want to go out to be lowly, to be gentle, to be shepherds? Like right now, he's shepherding B Simone right now, in a way which, like a father figure, like an elder brother, like a mentor, and how a lot of brothers, in the world, they would see a moment like that and want to take advantage,
Yeah, miss a whole opportunity.
missing the whole opportunity to just
Be his
minister.
hands and feet.
Yeah, and I think that's something that's
And it's a pure reflection of Jesus. Jesus was not afraid to interact
yeah,
with women.
yeah,
And the way that every woman that he encountered,
mm-hmm,
she left with more life. She
mm-hmm,
left with more hope. She left healed,
mm-hmm.
restored, redeemed. Every woman.
She didn't feel violated.
Nope.
She didn't feel
Shame.
shamed. She didn't feel like there was some offense happened or animosity. She felt safe.
Yes. She felt like she could come near.
She felt like she could come
Even
near.
when he was talking to the Samaritan woman, and at first she was putting up walls like, "You a Jew." He tore all that down.
A lot of men, especially, those that are in like the red pill or the, manosphere type of world where it's just the He-Man women haters club, that's what I call them. They would look at someone like B Simone in her past and judge her strictly on her past versus where she is right now
Only was speaking
in
to a
Christ,
future.
a new creation.
Changed. Yeah.
And how, the Lord sent Jason Wilson to speak into that new creation in which she is, in which she is struggling to even walk into
Yeah.
being a new
Planting
believer.
seeds of righteousness.
Plant
Of
those
hope.
seeds. That's what we got to do. Plant those seeds.
Yeah.
We as men, we as women, plant those seeds, but seeing them as brothers and sisters. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and comment, share below, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.